Hey, I'm Bianca Santos, and you are watching World Cup Daily for Day 6 preview. But before I get to it, I have to wrap up Day 5 matches. Wow. Starting with New Zealand against Slovakia. When I predicted this World Cup would be full of upsets, I never imagined how many. You have Paraguay scoring first against Italy and then just getting the draw. And then the same is for New Zealand against Slovakia. Slovakia coming in scoring and then New Zealand just squeaking by. This group is now even. And Group G just decided to keep on with the draws. Cote d'Ivoire against Portugal. Portugal in the beginning was more on the offensive, yes, but then towards the second half, Cote d'Ivoire with Didier Drogba, yay! I was screaming out loud, Didier. They became more offensive in the second half, but it didn't amount to much. It was still a draw of 0-0. Cristiano Ronaldo cannot hold his tongue, and he says, you know what, we were the better team. And, Cote d'Ivoire was just scared. That's why they were playing a defensive game. I am now predicting that Portugal will lose to North Korea. Wow. North Korea made their debut in '66, surprised everyone then, and in my opinion, surprised me this time around. They really held off Brazil. Yes, they played a very defensive game, but they had some great counterattack moments. Brazil finally scored two. The Mike on was my favorite. The angle, how is that even possible? And then North Korea finally got their goal. We come out with 3 points, which is great, and makes the match between Portugal and North Korea so key, and also for Cote d'Ivoire against Brazil. So I'm expecting fireworks. All right, Day 6 preview matches starts off with Honduras versus Chile, two South American teams, very familiar with one another, and Honduras really doesn't have any World Cup success to speak of. Chile, on the other hand, has done a little bit better, but in my opinion, history doesn't really matter. It's what you come with to the game. But Chile, I vlogged that they had this terrible earthquake earlier in the year, and that this World Cup really represents more than just a game. It's about the resilient spirit of the Chilean people. So I think they'll really come into this match excited to make Chile proud and give them something to cheer about instead of just, mourning the tragedy. So I'm going to call it for Chile. And I'm going to say 1-0. I think that's what's going to happen. The next game is Spain versus Switzerland. Spain, who is also considered to be a favorite to win the World Cup, ranked number 2. Everyone's so excited about that. Spain. I get frustrated with the hype. I know Brazil has hype around it too, but look at Messi, look at Rooney, look at Italy. Now Spain. So I think Spain will win the match, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's by a small margin like Argentina versus Nigeria. So I'll call it 1-0 for Spain, hoping for another upset. And ending the day, we have Bafana again versus Uruguay, who have top striker Diego Forlan, who likes to take his shirt off a lot. I don't mind when he does. But they are just coming off, Bafana is just coming off storied beginning to a World Cup, and I wish for them a win, but it's not going to be easy, and I think this is going to be a draw. I think it'll be a draw of 1-1. The word has been getting around since I've been doing a few TV appearances that I will indeed be in South Africa on June 25th for the match between Brazil and Portugal, and I am so excited because of today's matches. That match will be so crucial, and it's going to be a nail biter, and I hope Brazil goes into that match on the advantage, but I'm so happy to be there, and I can't wait to share more stories with you of what it's like to be in South Africa, stories that you might not be hearing about, and just getting a taste and a sense of what the atmosphere is in South Africa. So that is the big surprise for World Cup Daily. It'll be World Cup Daily live from South Africa. So stay tuned for Day 7 matches. Let me know what you think on Facebook. Join me on Twitter. And I'll see you next time. Bye.